Hello everybody and welcome to our new channel. Today we would like to share with you how we make our unicorn horn bath bombs. My name is Sandra and I am the owner of Sandra V Bath & Body. Let's get started by getting our supplies together. You're going to need baking soda, citric acid, fragrance oil, polysorbate 80, avocado oil, SLSA, cream of tartar, kaolin clay, buttermilk powder, and some D&C Red 28. If you don't feel like making your own bath bomb, these are available in store for purchase, or you can buy them on our website at sandravbathandbody.com. Make sure all your equipment has been disinfected before you start making your project, especially if you're going to resell these items. We're going to start by sifting out 35 ounces of baking soda. Next, we're getting ready to bloom the baking soda. We're going to start by making a well in the middle of the baking soda and adding half to 1 teaspoon of prepared D&C Red 28. To make a prepared dye, you're going to add 1/16 teaspoon of powdered dye and then add 16 teaspoons of distilled water and mix until it's well combined. If you're not familiar with blooming baking soda, it's a relatively simple process. You add your dye to the baking soda and then you rub it in your hands until it's all mixed up. Once you're done blooming your baking soda, you can add the rest of your dry ingredients except for the citric acid. Please make sure that you sift all your powders so that you don't end up with clumps, and make sure also that you mix in between each addition of ingredients. The only dry ingredient that we don't recommend you sift would be the SLSA, since it goes airborne very easily because it's light as a feather and you're going to want to mix it in as gently as possible. Once you have your dry ingredients mixed, you can set them aside and we're going to start combining our wet ingredients. You're going to need 1 ounce of avocado oil, 1.2 ounces of fragrance oil, 1.2 ounces of polysorbate 80. After you've mixed your wet ingredients, you're going to make a well in the baking soda, add the wet ingredients to your dry ingredients, and just start working it by hand until everything is thoroughly mixed. Since we're located in a high humidity area, I have found that increasing the polysorbate 80 and fragrance oil a little bit helps to stave off humidity and moisture getting to our bath bombs. Also, I really don't like using alcohol as a re-wetting ingredient. I'll tell you in a minute how we re-moisten our batch when it starts to dry out a little bit. Once you have all the oils mixed in and the polysorbate 80, you're going to go ahead and add your citric acid and try to work it pretty quickly. Here's how we re-moisten our batch. In a small spray bottle, you're going to combine 0.6 ounces of distilled water, 0.6 ounces of avocado oil, and 0.2 ounces of polysorbate 80. And that's what we use as our re-wetting agent. We've gone ahead and added mica to the inside of the mold. This is just going to help the bath bomb come out easier so it doesn't stick so much. Once you have the mold filled and pressed in slightly, we're going to take the top part of our mold and we're going to press, and we're going to get it in there pretty tight. When you're ready to release the bath bomb from the mold, take a spoon or some kind of other object and just gently tap one side of the bath bomb mold, flip it over and tap the other side, and your bomb should fall right out. We're going to make some flowers that are going to decorate the front of the bath bomb, and I'll put the link in the description box about where we got these cookie cutters of some sort. The flowers are relatively simple to make. You're just going to smush the powder in and you're going to gently work it out and pop it out. We've got a pretty flower, and once we get all of the flowers ready, we're going to decorate the center. We're going to make a glue out of equal parts of cocoa butter and baking soda. And while our baking soda cocoa butter glue is cooling down, we're going to paint the outside of these flowers gently with some mica. You can do it one of two ways. You can use a paintbrush, or how I prefer to do it is I just want to dip the tip of my finger into the mica and rub it gently over the raised areas of the decoration. You can decorate your unicorn horn any way you want to, or you don't have to decorate it at all. These are cupcake decorations. They're little candy balls, but they sure are shiny. And we're going to glue one of those with our cocoa butter mixture right into the center of each flower. Once you have the centers glued on all of your flowers, get your paintbrushes ready because we are going to mica up the outside of these unicorn horns. We want them really nice and gold on the outside. Once you have your unicorn horns covered with mica, set it between two paintbrushes or two chopsticks. It's just so that it holds itself in one position. Add some of your baking soda cocoa butter glue to the back of each flower and add it to the front bottom of your unicorn horn. Just hold it in place a few seconds and you're good to go. You can set it aside. It'll finish drying probably in about 10-15 minutes. And there you go. That's how we make our unicorn horn bath bomb. I hope you all give this tutorial a try. I sure would like to know how it turns out for you, so give us a comment in the comments section if you've enjoyed this tutorial and you would like to help our channel grow a little bit. Give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to get notified about all future tutorials and videos.